Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to create a rubric for both an assignment and for a discussion post. They're each going to be slightly different, but in both cases you'll be able to see them in SpeedGrader and grade the students using the rubric, and they will also be able to see the rubric when they're doing the assignment so they can see your expectations. So the first one we'll do is an assignment. So make sure your assignments or your discussion or whatever it is you want to do the rubric with is complete. You have to do that first. You cannot create the rubric from inside the assignment creation itself. So we're going to pick something we already finished. We're going to do Sea Turtles of Sharks Bay, which is one that I did a little bit while ago. And you can see we've got our assignment all set up. It's already got its points. It's got how it's going to be submitted, who it's for. It's all finished except for the add a rubric. So we're going to click on add rubric. You can give a title to it and scoring rubric. What you're going to do is you mouse over the one section. As you can see, it does it in 5-point marks. We already said up here we have 10. So if we're going to have 10 points total, we're going to have to break it down into a couple more things. So we're going to add a second criterion so that they have a chance for the full 10 points. So for our first one, we're going to say creativity. Student was creative, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that's going to be our criteria, what the student's actually doing in there. And this is going to be the creativity one. We're going to describe what full marks would be. Very creative, blah, blah, blah. Click OK. Now, if you don't just want a all or nothing, you're going to simply click the plus. And that's going to give us a 3.1. We could also click plus again, and that will give us a 2, plus again, and that'll give us a 1. So you can give all of the different ones. To put the description in, you're going to simply click the pencil that's there, type in your description, type OK. And we'll actually add another one. So we got there. Now we've got 4 points. Now we've got one for every single one. And we'll do our descriptions. Okay. Do our description. Okay. Do our description. Okay. And we don't need to do that one. Now down here we've got our second one. So we're going to again go to the pencil for our criterion. This one will be well written. Unlike this. And then put in the extra. Again, we want to have 5 points like last time. And now we have all 5 points, and we'll put in a rating, description. Going a little bit too fast, so it's making kind of a mess, but you get the point. And now we have a rubric that has been created. It's got 2 different criteria and 5 different point scales, 6 different point scales available for the students, all with your specific ratings that you put in on how they earn those points. Your next step is down here, and I would suggest you use this rubric for the assignment grading. Makes it easier, plus the kids will know exactly why they got the grade that they got. So you click on that, and that's all done. Then we create the rubric, and that's it. The kids will see this when they go to it, and you will see it in SpeedGrader, as we can see up here. We view the rubric, it comes up, you click what the kid should get. You click Save, and there's the points for the student, and there's what they got. That'll be emailed to them. So that is the first way to do it with an assignment. So now we're going to go back to the course home, And discussion's going to be a little bit different. So we go into our discussions, and we have this one discussion. We're going to click on the discussion. It's completed. I apologize for the walkie-talkie. It's been completed, so what we want to do is add our rubric here. In this case, we don't have the add a rubric down at the bottom. We have to go over to the little gear, click on it, and then click add a rubric. And it'll be the exact same way at this point as the other was. So we'll get a description. And that's all we're going to do. Make it real quick. We're going to use it for scoring as well. Create the rubric. Now, if your points aren't exactly the same as up here, see how this was a graded one, and I unfortunately didn't give it any points. I made a mistake. What Canvas does for you is it will correct things for you. This assignment has 0 points possible. Would you like to change it to have 5 points possible to match the rubric? I would love it. So we click Change, click Create Rubric, and the rubric's done. It's all set up. It's ready to go for the kids. So let's go to our settings and let's see how everything turned out. We go to Student View, and we go to Assignments, and we did Sea Turtles at Sharks Bay. That was our one with the rubric, and you can see here's the rubric we created that the students can see. Then if we go to Discussions, we click on the Discussions. When the kids get their score, this is going to be when they get the rubric. Or let's see. That's when they're going to get it. They're not going to see in this one the rubric exactly. The rubric for discussions is more so for you. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know.